the Orlando Premium Outlets Mall place
mall.
where we get to see the Disney Character Warehouse. That's the only reason we're mainly here. And Starbucks. Spicy chorizo for the spicy chorizo. Are you a spicy chorizo? Oh, look, a little bird. Hi. Pro tip: come to the Disney Character Warehouse and the Orlando Premium Outlet Mall on a Wednesday morning, and it'll be empty. Because every time we come, it's always for some reason like packed, and it's always a weekday. I don't know. Is it just because it's the afternoon?
I don't know if that's a pro tip or not.
It's a pro tip. Because if you come in the morning, there's less chances of being packed in the afternoon. I don't know. What is this? Oh, just Toy Story Mania. Yeah. I thought it was like
for a little bit.
They still have these bags that were here last time we were here. In price. 25. These are honestly very cute.
Right? Last time?
I don't remember how much they were, honestly. They're 30 bucks.
130?
From 130 to 30. Wow. Look, his little haunted mansion, little... What is going on here?
Oh, it's the carriage. It's the ride.
Oh, how cute. That's actually cute. And like a little mummy with you or something.
Oh.
What is up with these Mickeys? They got gloves, they got socks, they got scarves. Oh, this is cute. They got little baby Jasmine, or little kid Belle, and little kid Aurora. Like, they're like kid versions of the princesses. The Sleeping Beauty girl, Aurora.
Oh, okay.
They're cute. It looks like a mason jar.
I want to eat cereal out of this.
I want to eat yogurt in there. All these mugs are $6. Yeah, you're right. Originally 15, but now it's 6. This shirt is legit. And it's 25. Look at this shirt. It looks so like official uniform. And it's only 25. What is this?
What is that?
Do they
2 otters?
Do they kiss? What's going on? Are you going shopping? You're so fancy. Welcome to another car vlog. So we're on the way to Fun Spot, and so far we went to Fun Spot the first day we arrived, but we went to the one that was in Kissimmee, which is where Old Town is. All we did on that one was the wooden roller coaster, and it was awesome. So now we're going to the second Fun Spot. It's a different day, and we got the Groupon for the unlimited access to all the rides. Forgot how much it was. I'm gonna check.
It was 30 each.
I think it was $30, yeah. And then we're gonna go on the go-karts. We're gonna go on all the roller coasters. I think they have 3 roller coasters. So we're gonna go on 3. That's why we decided to stick to using the unlimited rides for this one, because the last one only had 1 roller coaster. Outside of,
but
yeah,
like a Crazy Mouse.
Yeah, it's like a Crazy Mouse style roller coaster. It's not the same. So So we used it for this one so that we can actually like go on all the go-karts and all the roller coasters. And maybe something else, I don't know, we'll see. I'm not really into like fair rides outside of roller coasters and go-karts. So we'll see.
They have a VR coaster.
Oh, they have a VR coaster, that's right. That's gonna be interesting. We've never done a VR coaster. Well, SeaWorld would have been the first place we could have done it, but then we didn't get to. And he's a little sicky.
Yeah.
So.
Runny nose.
But nothing cures a sickness like Fun Spot. Hopefully you feel good after Fun Spot. Today's also the day we're leaving Orlando, so it's bittersweet.
But next time we come back, we're gonna do Volcano Bay, most likely, right?
Yeah, now we're water park people.
Yeah.
So this is the first trip we ever did a water park, so we went to Aquatica, and after doing that, it made us realize how we need to do like the best water park now, which is Volcano Bay. I think. I mean, I'm pretty.
From what I've heard.
I mean, I've done Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon and all that, but like probably 10 years ago. And the newest water park is Volcano Bay, so kind of need to do that one now. Oh look, there's Volcano Bay. Let me like turn this around.
Turn the other way, right?
So yeah, basically we just came from the Premium Outlets mall and we got some Starbucks and we bought some stuff at the Disney Character Warehouse. I should do a haul.
I didn't buy much, but
I know, a whole haul of 2 things. And then the only thing we ended up buying for the house was this Haunted Mansion dessert plate. And it's because I have in this wall in my house, I have like my grandmother's antique like Walt Disney World dessert plate that we have hanging I have it hanging up, so I thought this would be cool to add to it. I have to figure out how I'm gonna hang this one up, but it has to, I want it to be like in the same area. So it's like a Haunted Mansion dessert plate that I want to hang up for display. I think it's so
Does it say something on the back? No, right?
Yeah, it says Haunted Mansion
okay.
on the back. It was only $10, so that should be fun. Oh, and next time we come to Orlando, we want to do a divers, drive-ins, and dives location. Is that the right way to say it? I still don't even know.
Divers, drive-ins, and dives, yeah. Wait, diners? Yes,
no,
diners.
it's diners, dine-ins.
Drive-ins or it's dine-ins?
Dine-ins and drives? Dives? Drive-ins and dives? I don't know.
Drive-ins.
I don't know!
And dives.
Oh, you can see all the, you can see the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's it right
We need just a little bit. We need just a little bit more roller coasters before we leave. Like we've been on quite a few roller coasters this trip. I guess. Yeah. More than last trip, if you think about it, because SeaWorld last time was the only roller coaster we went on, and that was 3.
That was 3, right?
And this time we did Fun Spot the first day, which was the wooden roller coaster. Then we did Rip Ride Rocket, Mummy.
That's it, over there.
And then now 3 more roller coasters. So yeah, 6. That's more than last time.
Yeah, that looks like a wooden roller coaster too.
Yeah, there's a wooden one. Is that an actual old wooden roller coaster?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And what is that big loop?
That swing. And they strap you and they swing you up.
Now I'll enjoy it. There we are. There's Fun Spot.
Whoa.
Oh, that looks fun. A big yellow one. All right, see you at the funs. I could do a cool transition where I'm like. Lots of options. So they have a special $32 per person. You get all of that. It's happy hour. It's happy hour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
turn on the burner now.
Oh, now it's on. Cheers. Hot sake.
And Kalbi. And this one right here is your Harami Miso Skirt Steak.
Honestly, I love this. This is fun. Got s'mores. Welcome back to the car vlog. And this is officially the last part of our trip, the drive back home. This time I'm driving because we're both getting sleepy.
Yeah.
From everything that we've been doing this whole trip, it's starting to catch up. We got our Whole Foods coffee.
Whole Foods water.
Our Whole Foods fancy water. So,
yeah.
what was your favorite part of the trip?
Favorite part?
Pick one thing.
Oh, pick one thing of my
This is not
the water park.
This is
Really? Wow.
I guess it was just different.
I'm surprised, yeah. Go figure.
This is
Yeah, imagine when we do Volcano Bay.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
My favorite part of the trip was gonna have to be Universal. Just because we actually had a very successful Universal day where we like went on every single ride and we did some twice.
Yeah.
We even did a Squiggle with Me. We never do that. We like stayed to the very end of the park.
Past it, half an hour.
I mean, past the end of the park, we stayed till 9:30. I mean, the park closed at 9. We were in the line for Despicable Me.
Yeah.
So we actually got to stay all the way to the end, past the end. And then we got to eat at Antojitos at City Walk.
Really good.
And that was good. And explore the parts of City Walk that we don't really ever look at.
Yeah,
I don't know, I just felt like we had such a successful like Universal day, you know what I mean? So
I mean, almost everything we did was.
right. Well, yeah, yeah.
I guess really
Aquatica
was the only thing that we. That was the only one we didn't get to do everything.
Right, because it started raining and we couldn't like finish, and the lines were getting long. But I did enjoy the experience of Aquatica a lot, and just going to a water park because it's so different. Okay, what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing that you ate? Or like, oh my god, I was gonna say the same thing. The best thing I ate was the scallops from Paddlefish at Disney Springs. That was like by far the most tastiest thing that was in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then the
second place would be the Japanese.
I was gonna say the second place was the Japanese barbecue,
which was 10 minutes ago.
We experienced that like half an hour ago, and that was our first time doing Japanese barbecue, and that was really good. Like I enjoyed that. Third place would be the Antojitos place.
Yeah.
The worst thing we ate, obviously, was at Aquatica.
Yeah, the buffet.
The buffet at Aquatica.
Well, everything at Aquatica is garbage.
Yeah, it was very like.
Something you can do about that.
Bland, plain food. But I mean, you expect that when you do that. When you do those things, you expect it to be like whatever. And then this trip, I got a lot of cool souvenirs.
Yeah.
I got a Jurassic Park mug. I got a Haunted Mansion mug. I got 4 little magnets for the fridge.
Right.
It was Maleficent, Snow White, Little Mermaid, and Belle. And then I got a dessert plate to hang in the wall for the Haunted Mansion. I got a new book bag.
Oh wow.
The new owl book bag from Harry Potter World.
Yeah.
And that was the thing, like even at Universal, like we got lucky, like for example in Single Riders we ended up getting to be together in the back row, you know what I mean? Like we just had like a lot of moments where things really worked out for us. Like, and then the
only thing we didn't do at Universal was watch a well, I guess we saw one show, right? The one show. It's not even a show.
Jesus. Oh, we also rode some new rides in Universal, which was cool. We did Jimmy Fallon. We did Fast and Furious, Despicable Me, and we did that little floaty ride up and down from the Alien Simpsons thing. So I don't know. I just felt like yesterday was like a good day at Universal because we did so many things. And it never really like rained.
Did it? No, it didn't.
It never really rained, and it was never that hot.
No.
Today was the hottest day. Like at Fun Spot, it was torture.
It got worse as the day went on, right?
I don't want to take away from the fact that I thought Fun Spot was a great part of the trip. It was just so hot.
Yeah.
Like if it would have been a colder climate, I would have like stayed another hour. Who knows? Because I would have been down to do more things.
Do things again.
Or yeah, like
the go-karts are definitely the best part.
The go-karts are the funnest part.
Yeah.
I mean, the last trip we went on, our favorite part was the void.
Yeah.
That was like a big deal.
I want to do it again next time. I want to do more VR stuff.
We thought about doing it again. We were gonna look into like if they had other storylines. I don't know if we want to do it. I don't know if we want to do the exact same story again because now I know exactly.
But I don't think they have any other options.
I think they should. What about people who already did it? They want to try something new. I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing it again though, knowing
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would still do it again because this time I would be going into it knowing what's gonna happen and I'd be like ready. Like I would actually be braver this time and not be so like, wow, what's happening? Like the first time I was just like so nervous, like what's happening? Where are we?
I mean, last time that was the best thing we did.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, last year we went to SeaWorld and I don't know, like I enjoyed the water park more than I enjoyed SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Mind you.
Except for the best roller coaster in the world. Or in Florida at least.
Okay.
Which is at SeaWorld.
But
I wish I could just go to that roller coaster.
Right.
Just pay $10.
It sucks because
let me just write that.
For the whole entire park, look, I don't care about the water shows with the animals. We didn't watch one show. We don't care about the. I mean,
we don't.
We're not there for the shows. Or we're not there for the dolphins.
I think they should take them all out or whatever.
Yeah, they should just leave the rides and forget the animals. Like let the animals be free. Like don't do that whole thing about making them perform. Like nobody. I mean, why? Like there's no need for that.
If people really want to go see it, go out to the ocean. I mean, it just takes away the magic of those animals.
Yeah.
Like the big orcas. Like
they're meant to be like spectacular.
It's supposed to be special. And then you take away the magic. Even the zoos. Like I don't support that either.
Yeah, I know, it does. It sucks because I don't want to seem like we're supporting the SeaWorld concept of the animals, but it's like I want to go on the roller coasters. Like I just wanted to try the rides, but honestly, out of the 3 roller coasters that SeaWorld had, I hated 2. So that's not good. Like 2 were not good. Okay, Kraken wasn't that bad, but it got me dizzy. I mean, that's just me. I have motion sickness. Yeah. But I didn't find it to be any.
And SeaWorld's opening a new water ride soon.
Right. That's gonna be.
I'm not sure if it's already open.
Infinity Falls, right?
Infinity Falls, yeah.
Yeah, I remember we read that. And then the worst one, the one I absolutely hate the most, and was the whatever, Manta Manta or whatever. So look, Mako.
I like Manta.
Was the only part of SeaWorld that I thought was worthwhile. Everything else about SeaWorld, the rides in general, the penguin ride was dumb. The helicopter ride was horrible. Like
that was the worst ride.
They don't really have a lot. Yeah, like they don't really got a lot going. Should I make one of those like videos like Tim Tracker and these YouTubers do, where they actually show like a haul of the things they bought? Like
say it again.
Like should we make one of those videos like those YouTubers that they do like at home, where when they come back from a trip, they're like, what I bought at Orlando or what I bought.
I guess we could.
I mean, we don't have a lot to show, but we have some things.
We have some things.
But it wouldn't be like what I bought at Universal. It'd be like what we bought in Orlando, or like Orlando souvenir haul, or something like that. I don't know.
Right, it would have to be Orlando in general.
I don't know. I also hate doing that because I feel like it's show-offy. But I love watching those videos. Well, it's not like
we bought Gucci stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But it's like, look what I got. But then it's like, I like watching those things when people do it.
Well, it's just because it shows you what there is to buy.
I like getting ideas, and I like, I don't know, I'm nosy. I think it's like people are nosy. They want to see what people buy and do, and I think that's the whole point. But then when I do it, or I think about us doing it, I find it so weird.
Well, don't you think us showing us having fun is like...
Yeah, I guess you can see that as like show-offy. But then like, who wants to watch people on YouTube not have fun? Like, let's show us just sitting there and just like... The only point...
No, yeah, it's to be entertained.
Show the fun stuff and the good stuff. I mean, I also do think there's a world of people out there who show maybe like, you know, people who talk about mental health and how they really feel and all that. And I know there's a world for that too. That's definitely not the world that we're trying to appeal to. Like, we're not talking about our deepest, darkest, like, inner feelings.
No, we don't all have anything smart.
We just want to show, like, we just want to be like the Tim Trackers. We just want to show the fun things that life has to offer.
Well, I mean, people have their own lives to deal with, so why we're gonna impose sad things?
Yeah, I feel like it is kind of like,
you know,
I don't know. there's mixed feelings because some people like seeing those things because it makes them feel like they're not alone. So if you're having like a shitty day
So
and
like
you're
we show everything perfect all the time. Like our parents aren't dead, but we're 100 years old. You've never heard us talk about them.
yeah, I mean, I think that's the whole point. Like people who are.
I mean, it matters sometimes, right? Because even when the Tim trackers mention small things, right? Like the dog dying. I mean, you have to mention it.
Yeah.
Right? You can't just gloss over it.
Of course.
Be like, oh, where's the dog? You have to mention it.
Yeah, you have to mention the.
You know?
Unfortunately, I guess that's also what sucks too. Once you get a following, then you kind of have to explain yourself when things happen. So like, let's say you don't post for a while, then you have to explain like.
It's like, oh, whatever.
Well, you know,
sad,
like my grandfather, you know, is going in the hospital,
right.
or like, you know, then you do have to explain yourself, which.
Kind of.
Like right now, obviously we don't have much of a following, so it's easy. We don't have to explain ourselves to anybody, and nobody's even keeping up, you know. But then when it gets to that point, you really do need to be on top of it, because if you don't post for a while, people are like, "Where are you? What's going on?"
Right.
And then it's like, oh, it's right. Like, it's like then it becomes okay. That's when I think it becomes more of a job and less of just a hobby. Like how right now it's just like a hobby for us. Where we're just doing this, but we're not, obviously we're not getting paid or anything.
Also becomes more of a job when you don't have any other sources of income, and you're like, oh crap, I gotta put out a video, I won't have, you know.
Well, even if we had other sources of income, I would find it more, obviously the minute you have a following, you feel more like.
Well, because you have fans or people you talk to.
People who actually are like looking forward to your videos, and then you feel like you're letting them down if you don't.
But I mean, right now we enjoy doing it. So if we had fans, it would be easy because we like putting out videos.
That's what I'm wondering. We like putting out videos without that. Imagine if we had that. Will we post even more? Like, will we challenge ourselves even more? Probably. Like,
right.
That's why I'm wondering. Like, should we do one of those hauls? I know people love looking that stuff up.
I mean, we could always film it. That's the best thing. Like, we can always film things and decide whether or not to post it.
And then we're like, no, I hate it. Or I could do a whole video on my mug collection.
I mean, that's gonna have to happen, right?
I have lots
Didn't Jen do a whole video on her ears?
Yeah, she did.
Somebody watched that.
Her Minnie Mouse ear collection or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I could. All my theme park related mugs.
Yeah.
Because pretty much everything all my mugs are like theme park related, right?
The mugs that we have.
Yeah, all the ones I have now.
Almost. Except for like the one I bought you for Christmas, which is kind of how it all started. I bought you a Nintendo mug.
Oh yeah, that one's
which had nothing to do with anything.
That one, well, technically it has to do with the theme park because Nintendo Land.
It will
Be part of Universal. So technically, yes.
Well, we're gonna have more mugs to buy once that one.
Yeah, so I could make a whole video on. Well, I'd rather give it a little longer to collect a few more.
I mean, eventually it's gonna be weird. You're gonna have one for every season. The more you keep collecting.
That's my goal. I want to have a Halloween theme. I want to have a Christmas theme.
Yeah. We don't have any Christmas mugs at all yet, though.
I have like.
I mean Disney.
I have like one or two. Oh no, I have like one or two like
a
Santa Claus one.
Yeah.
I have like. Halloween is the one that I'm doing well in. And I'm gonna need a Jack Skellington one for Halloween. I know that. Like I need a Jack Skellington one. Even though I have a Jack Skellington already as a candle, my thing, I feel like it might be a little redundant. But I feel like it's appropriate to have a Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
I also have
your house is closer to Halloween 24/7, 365.
That's how I like it.
Is it 365? 365 days?
365. Although, you know what's coming up in July, right?
Yeah.
Christmas. I can't wait. Okay, we're back. This time we switched roles again. And it's much darker than it was last time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun to like look back and see like the changes throughout the experience, but it's 6 o'clock. We have about an hour and a half or so. An hour and a half to 2 hours or so.
Yeah, about 2 hours, an hour and a half.
So basically, this vlog ends when my SD card runs out of space.
So what if it doesn't? The one will end.
It will run out of space. It's not gonna not run out of space.
Yeah, but what if we get home before that?
Oh, that would be amazing.
While we're at the house?
That would be amazing. Yeah, then you're gonna follow us all the way into the house. No. I was thinking about when we go to Gatlinburg, we definitely need like a second battery.
Oh, we should have that by then.
By then, we should definitely have a second battery. If we're gonna be serious YouTubers, we need 2 batteries
well,
and like 7 SD cards.
this, you need that. You need a microphone.
We need an official tripod.
Oh, you need that, not really a microphone. I think the next thing is that little, that cat. That cat.
Oh yeah, the little fuzzy mic.
Yeah.
That or a really good tripod thingy stand for the car.
I mean, that's a good one.
I mean, we're making it work. Our bootlegged version, but I can't do this every time. Like put tape all over it. Oh, we'll see. I gotta look into it, see how expensive it is. I'm sure a battery is not expensive, and I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be 30.
Yeah. I wonder how much a stand for the car would be.
I mean, do they make stuff like that? I guess they do.
Pandora has way too many ads. Way too many. We're looking at people who stop at a rest stop every like hour.
Sometimes we don't.
Kind of.
This trip we have, we've been drinking a lot of water.
Well, on the way there we don't need to as much, but on the way back, I think because you get like.
But we need more coffee, we need more water, whatever.
When you're on the way to Orlando, it's exciting, and you don't need like constant things to keep you like awake and excited and going. But when you're on the way back home, it's kind of like it's the opposite. You're just kind of like.
Yeah.
Well, we were feeling sleepy. I woke up a lot since then. I was like really sleepy after we ate, and then
I guess it was the food and the heat. I guess the heat really,
and just like being tired in general.
Yeah, but I didn't get much.
Yeah,
I was kind of tossing and turning for a bit last night.
Oh yeah.
Only for a little bit.
I think last night was one of the best sleeps I've had in the last 3 days. The last 3 nights, the first night was the worst. I was like super excited, I couldn't sleep. And then the second night, I was like a little better. And then the last night, I was like, I slept better. I slept more. I don't know. I guess as the day goes on, I get less and less excited about each day. But the first night, I was like, I can't even sleep. I gotta, oh look, the battery's about to die.
Oh, really?
So it's the battery that's not gonna make it, not the memory card. So let's see. We're about to die.
What
so
time is it? 6:03. Let's see how long it takes.
Let's see how long it takes to die. So.
Did you notice that at Universal before it died?
Yeah, it started flashing.
Okay.
So let's start saying our goodbyes. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Don't forget. At this current moment, we got 158, but I don't know when we're posting this. It might be like
less or more.
A while from now. Not a while, but like a week or more. Yeah. So let's see how much has changed since then. So if we're not at 160 yet, then like and subscribe so we can get to 160, because it's super important, because once we get to 160, then we can go to 170.
Whoa.
On our way to 1,000. Woo, 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 woo. Look, we're about to get to Jupiter.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, well, it's 17 miles.
Next Sunday I'll be here.
That's crazy. It's a long drive.
Yeah.
I was talking about how if we're gonna go to Gatlinburg in like November, and that's gonna be a long drive. So
that's interesting. When you're at Disney, you see all these cars from like Delaware, like Missouri. They,
wow, so they did long drives.
A lot of these people are.
We're gonna have to add them to Woo It and look into like different
things to do on the
like side attractions. Yeah, like little small areas that to check out.
It's not gonna take too long, but
yeah, I don't want to get.
It still takes 12 hours to get there.
I don't know if we should think about like a hotel like in between going from Miami to Gatlinburg.
We're gonna have to figure it out.
I don't know.
Because right now.
Yeah, we have to plan that out, because to go straight is gonna suck. Like to not have time to explore and take breaks. Like
I mean, we don't need to sleep. We don't need to rest. I don't think we need to do that. But they get an extra hotel.
I guess that's true. We could just keep it going.
That's necessary, but to do little things in between, I agree.
Yeah, I do think we should check out some like side road stuff.
Especially if we're going to like Georgia, then let's do something in Atlanta, or
like,
you know.
I don't know, like.
Obviously, we're not gonna go to a theme park, but we're gonna.
No, yeah, we're not gonna have time for that. We will have time for some Dollywood though. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great. Dollywood and moonshine. That's great. Now the camera's really dying. So bye. Now it has like the little like it has like.